Well guys, I got probably 80% of my corals here in this tank, basically getting cleaned up by all the hermit crabs. I figured I'd just throw all my corals in here to basically let them all get all the algae cleared off. I'll just keep throwing hermit crabs as I find them in here, and once they're healthy enough to put back into the frag tank, I will. And I also got a new fish. There it is right there. Purple dotty back. So he's been pretty shy since I first got him. This is his third day here, so hopefully he'll get used to it. Built the lid for the algae scrubber. That's all done. Also zip tied it together. I figure I can get more growth out of it this way. There's a shot of all the lights. I still got corals down in here too, but as you guys can tell, frag rack is out. And basically just letting the tank chill. That's about all I can do. There's a couple other areas that I can basically clean if I wanted to. But so this is day 2 of the algae grow. There's a couple spots in here. They're starting. We'll go ahead and check it tomorrow. Well guys, I think we're at day 7 on the algae scrubber. I've been running the lights 24 hours a day. I just switched them to 18 hours today. I did a little upgrade to the way the water comes out of the pipes. I went ahead and cut the slit. When I did build this, I didn't have the tool to make the slit, so I just put holes every inch. Well, now I have it all connected, and I'm getting a lot better. You can see the dead spots. That's where the water wasn't getting to due to the holes. So now that I've cut a slit, the water runs all the way down. You can see I got quite a bit of algae growth, guys. Those 4 spots down below, or 5 spots, were areas that I seeded with hair algae, and you can see how they've tripled in size. It's coming together really well. Here's most of the corals. They're not all the way cleaned. You can see back there the Galaxia. About 3 hermits took almost all the hair algae off of that, so that was cool to see get done, but there's still quite a bit here. I really want these red planets saved, but hopefully they'll hurry up and get these cleaned up. Okay guys, it's been 24 hours since I changed the design, you know, cut the slit all the way down so the water's running down on all of it. And as you can tell, those dead spots are almost gone. That's just 24 hours. So this thing's really growing, for the most part, really good for the first week. Well, hey guys, I got an update for you guys on my saltwater system. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to talk because I don't have very much battery, but I'll try to get through most of it. But the main update or focus on this video is probably going to be my algae scrubber and basically what it's done during the week, and I think we're actually almost at 2 weeks right now. The progress on that, I'll show you guys what I did in here, frag rack wise, and the status on the frags that are in here and new fish. So, wow, looks like my clown's starting to host in the torch there. First time I've seen him do that. You guys can see there's my new Bengai cardinal fish, which I hope to breed someday. They're mouth brooders, so that'd be nice. But there's a little bit of footage that you guys watched before this video played, and that was just basically little progress spots on the algae scrubber. I think you guys saw that I just put the lid on there, cut the slit in the pipes so they flow better, and I have no dead spots. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open this up real quick, which I just have it. I'm going to try to do this all one-handed. Alright guys, so here's the algae scrubber. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and lift these lights up and wrap them around one time so I can get in here and I can show you guys. But getting some good growth, guys. As you guys can see, I seeded this, and what I mean by seeded is I went and I collected hair algae in the main display tank, and I rubbed it into the screen with a toothbrush, and I just kept doing that. And all these big patches are chunks that I first put here, and they have, you know, quadrupled in size just in 2 weeks. So that did help a lot. As you guys can tell, the only thing that'd be growing is this if I hadn't seeded this setup. So I do recommend doing that. I do have a question for you guys. I haven't done the research on it, but common knowledge would say this is probably the reason why people do this, but I've read out there, hey, on the 7th day, scrape all the algae off with your fingers. Most of it's going to come off, and don't clean it all the way till it's white, and then basically set it back up and do it again for another 7 days and clean and clean and clean and clean. Well, I'm wondering if they're having you do this to spread the spores, because if I mean, I don't really want to clean this when there's not really a bunch of stuff growing hair-wise on here. So if anybody knows why I should clean it right now, or if I should just wait until I need to clean it and clean it then. But I don't know. I think I should just let it grow until I need to, you know, basically clean it off. But it's doing really good, guys. I have noticed some differences inside the main tank doing it this way. As I find hermit crabs, I put them in the 50-gallon or whatever size tank that is, so they can clean off the frags that were on the rack that's here. As you guys can tell, this is a different rack. I do have a huge rack that takes up the whole size of this. I retrofitted this one, and it's just for SPS and a little bit of LPS off to the side, and I can get away with putting my LPSs down here because I'm gonna increase the space between these lights and they'll penetrate better. But that's what I got going on right now. And as the corals get clean, I'll put them on here on the rack. But there's my green tip, an enemy bubble tip. It's I don't know if you guys can really tell in this photo. Unfortunately, the halolight's turned off. It's looking the best it's ever looked since I've owned this anemone. And I don't know if that has to do with the skimmer or with the algae scrubber, but it looks amazing. So it's the first time it's actually had rose tipped shaped tips since I've owned it, and I don't know, that could be from it. Another tall tale is you see that Monty down there that I have chilling down there that I need to bring up to the top, but for now I'm just trying to get the hermit crabs to go on it. But it is covered in hair algae, but there's almost bare rock showing through the whole entire thing, and I can tell that it's not hermit crabs eating at it. I can tell that it's dying off. Same thing around the edge of the tank and stuff. My battery's starting to die, but around the tank and stuff, there used to be hair algae here, and it's only in a couple spots. And I'm not saying that the algae scrubber's doing this. It just could be the time of water changeouts that I have been doing, or pulling the rack out that was covered in algae. But as you guys can tell, there's just brown algae growing here. I've switched my lights from 24 hours on to 18 on now, and I'm going to see if the algae starts greening up. I've been getting in there real close, and I can see a lot of neon green growing. But that's pretty much all I got for my update, guys. I just wanted to keep you guys posted on that, and I wanted to wait a little bit longer until it ended up growing, but it just hasn't. I torch right there. So I'm just waiting for my tank to kind of rebound and get caught back up. Speaking of that, I got to make some calc tonight. I need to get on that. So thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like the video, post comments, subscribe, join our Facebook groups, Addictive Reef Keeping, Addictive Aquaculture, and then there's also Addictive Freshwater Keeping. They're all on Facebook. Great set of people on there to get information from, or share, your hobby and basically what inspires you to do what you do in the hobby. Give it a shot, guys. There's a lot of good info on there. But as for me, guys, I don't have anything else to talk about or show you guys, so I will keep you guys posted next week. Good luck, guys.